Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are back here with another Quebec Nordiques GM mode. I think today is episode 10 if I'm not too sure. So in the last video we made it to the playoffs for the first time with the Quebec Nordiques in a long fucking time. And in the playoffs we're going to be facing this team, the Boston Bruins, as I already kind of went over the lineups and kind of talked about it and overlooked. I just need to double check because I haven't done a video in a while and I didn't really check it over. So overall wise, the Boston Bruins don't look too bad. And the Quebec Nordiques, are we going to be a playoff team to be reckoned with? No. We got a few great young studs in Johansson and Panarin, but the rest of the team is mediocre. And if we're really going to be ripping it up, we got to be playing our best hockey, and I think that's the only way we're going to be able to win some games. Now, we got a decent goaltender in Jonas Korpisalo. He had a pretty good year, 25 and 18 with a 927 save percentage and a 220 goals against. He didn't play very many games, but he was still a pretty good goaltender for us. Also, Panarin and Johansson was also pretty good, and we got these two, actually three young guys that are looking to be pretty good future for the team. But anyways, enough about that. Let's jump into the very first game against the Boston Bruins. Now, this team, Boston Bruins, they don't got the very best defense core. They don't have Zdeno Chara right now. They definitely don't got the best offensive core in the world. I really do believe we could take this series against the Boston Bruins. If we show that we could play a pretty good defensive game, and Miro Huskinainen and Ellis and Spurgeon and Brodin could play a really good game, then I really do believe that this team could defeat the Boston Bruins. And also Panarin and Johansson, they got to be ripping it up in the game one. So let's jump into this, boys. Game one against the Boston Bruins. We got to come into this with a good start to the period. So come on, first period, 1-0 for the Boston Bruins. Ryan Spooner gets a big one there for the Boston. Second period, 3-1 is Burakovsky, Quinton Howden, and Evgeny Dadonov. Come on, boys. 31-17 for shots for the Quebec Nordiques, and Korpisalo is not able to keep the puck out of the net. And the Quebec Nordiques are just not able to get a puck past Tuukka Rask right now at all. This is going to be a problem. If we're not going to be able to score against Tuukka Rask, and they're able to score on 18 shots, that's not going to be a good sign. Like, we are supposed to be a lethal goal-scoring team. And this is our very first year too. That is the problem. This is the first year for the Quebec Nordiques. I'm not expecting too much from this team. If we win the cup, then we win the cup, but it's probably not going to happen in the first year that we're in the playoffs. So game two, I think we're away at Boston. I'm pretty sure we are. So come on, boys. Let's have a good game two. Let's bounce back. First period, 1-0 David Pastrnak. Second period, there we go. Tom Wilson and Ryan Johansson. That's the way that we want it, boys. 20-20, so we're tied for shots. We have the lead 2-1. Korpisalo, you got to play big for us now, boy. You got to play. There you go. Jason Palm-P, baby. What a huge pickup he was this year. An absolute beast as he gets a big goal for the Quebec Nordiques as we have a 3-1 lead. Power play for the Boston Bruins. A big long one as we killed that one off. And we will take game two. First playoff win in a long time as Palm-P gets a fucking empty netter. First playoff win in a long time. Actually, you know what? Let me do a quick Google search. And I'll be right back with the last time the Quebec Nordiques won a playoff game. The last time we won a playoff game was in 1994-95 when we lost in the quarterfinal against the New York Rangers, and we lost that series 4-2. And that was the last time we won a playoff game, and we defeated the Boston Bruins in the first round at home. And we get to show the Quebec Nordiques fan a good time, man. We finally get a win. I think all the Quebec Nordiques fans are happy that we're in the playoffs. They don't care if we win this series or not. They just wanted to finally get to see their team back in the playoffs and flourishing and doing really good for the first time in a long time. Well, they were always good. They were always a good team, but now they're back, and it's a good time to be Quebec. First period, 1-0. Andre Burakovsky. Okay. Second period, 3-0. Cogs and Lawton. Let's go, boys. This is a good start, man. This is a really good start for the Quebec Nordiques. 3-0 here in Game 3 in Boston. This is a bad place to be. Boston is not a very good place, as I need to bring the mic back a little bit. It's a little too loud. Sorry, guys. If it's there we go. Tom Wilson goes up 4-0, and that puts Quebec Nordiques in a very good position right now. There we go. 4-0 win for the Quebec Nordiques. Man, that's good. That's a good start for the Quebec Nordiques. See, we're able to score 4 goals in each game, and we're able to play a really defensive game. Like the Boston Bruins, they don't got an all-star of a offensive core. They got Pasternak and Bergeron and Marchand. That's all they really got. So if we're able to rip them up, that's good. That's a good thing to know. All right, game 4, as we could take this series by a stranglehold. Will your Quebec Nordiques be able to do that, or will we fall down, or will we get the series tied back up? So let's take a look. First period, 1-0, Patrice Bergeron. Second period, 2-1, Brodziak, Burakovsky. Come on, boys, we can make the comeback in the third period. Johansson, Panarin. There you go, Johansson. I call your fucking name, and you get a big goal for the Nordiques. As that ties up the game 2-2. And Derek Brassard gets another goal to tie up the game. There we go, boys. That is a good fucking start. Let's keep this going, boys. Let's keep the momentum going. There's a 3-2 lead for the Quebec Nordiques as we're going to take this series by a stranglehold. And wow. Wow, man. What a series we're having. We lose the first game against the Boston Bruins, and then we win 3 in a row. And that gets us a very good hold on the against the Boston Bruins right now. Game 5, boys. We could take this series away and absolutely embarrass the Boston Bruins. We are at home. The fans are going absolutely wild. They want to see their team move on to the next round. So let's show them a great performance, and let's whoop the Boston Bruins' asses. Let's go. First period, 1-0. Panarin gets a big goal. Second period, nothing. Come on, boys. This is the time to show the fans an ass whooping. You're outbeating the Boston Bruins by a whole shit ton of shots. Korpisalo's been playing absolutely great. This is what a good team is looking like. Holy fuck, man. 4 minutes left, and we could be going on to the next round as Quebec has finally won a playoff series since 1994-95, I'm pretty sure. Because I don't remember if maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. Maybe they did. But we won a playoff game in a couple decades now as we finally won our first playoff series with the Quebec Nordiques against the Boston Bruins. But now is the question, who else are we going to be facing now? As it's going to be some tough competition. Let's take a look here. We could probably see by looking at this. We are going to be facing, looks like, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Ooh, I'm gonna love this shit. And it is the Toronto Maple Leafs. Before we take a look at the Toronto Maple Leafs, let's take a look at the overall stats for the Quebec Nordiques. As Johansson absolutely leading this team to victory. He's really wanting to take that captaincy. 7 points in 5 games, absolutely ripping up. Palm and P, 4 points. Panarin only 3, but he's contributing to Johansson. Johansson's been absolutely ripping it up. It was a whole team effort. Everybody had a point. Only a few people didn't. Everybody was playing really good. Miro Haskinainen, holy shit, he's playing fucking good. Like, defensively, let's take a look. Let's take a look here. Like, Spurgeon, Ellis, giveaways and takeaways. Like, Spurgeon wasn't doing too bad. Miro Haskinainen wasn't doing that bad. Brody was actually doing really good. Was giving away a lot of the pucks, but he was taking away a lot of the pucks. Korpisalo, look at that save percentage. 2 shutouts during that playoff series. And he was absolutely playing like a beast. I actually totally forgot to show you guys the playoff tree. So we're going to actually show you guys quickly the playoff tree here. Because we're going to take a look at the last round. So, Winnipeg advances 4-1, and now they'll be facing the Dallas Stars, which they win up 4-1. Vancouver eliminated the San Jose Sharks 4-3. LA eliminated the Calgary Flames 4-1. Oh, excuse me. That's looking pretty good. Winnipeg and Dallas, and then you got LA and Vancouver. That's pretty nice. You got Washington and the New York Islanders, which that's nice. 4-3. 4-3 for the New Jersey Devils, 4-1 for the Quebec Nordiques, and 4-2 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Man, this video is going to be short as whole hell, man. I'm so sorry, guys, for making this such a short video, but I usually run right through the playoffs pretty quickly, and I'm kind of sorry about that. But I'll show you guys the lineups, and then I'll end off the video, which is going to be a very quick video, but it's usually the playoffs. That's how it usually goes. They're pretty quick. So let's take a look. First line, Mitch Marner, Matthews, Nylander. They knock us out of the park because you got Panarin, which outbeats Marner, but you don't got Matthews. We got a Johansson, and you got a Palm and P. You just don't got that type of first line. Second line now, they outbeat us in the second line, no, without a doubt. Third line, we actually have better depth than they do. Boo Bennett, Martinson, and Kirby Reichel. We do get the better depth than what they do. Yeah, we got better depth. Defensively now, Riley Gardner, Zaitsev, Pisik, and Marchenko, and Connor Carrick. Riley, no way we could out defeat him, but otherwise, I think we're pretty evenly stacked against the Toronto Maple Leafs defensively wise. It's just we got to worry about Morgan Riley, and in goaltending wise, they got Frederick Anderson. So overall, the Toronto Maple Leafs beat us by a whole mile. We are like the rabbit. We're gonna start with a sprinting start, but then we're gonna start slowing down as the Toronto Maple Leafs catch back up. Not a really good example because I'm pretty sure Toronto's a little bit faster than us. Maybe we'll be the turtle in this race. But like you take a look at defensively, we're a good all-round defensive team, but we don't got that Morgan Riley. Like we don't got that Austin Matthews. You got a Ryan Johansson, but you really don't got that like stacked forward. So I think that will end off the video as I want to quickly check something. Who's my captain and whatever? Yeah, Johansson. But anyways, so sorry guys, it was such a short video, but usually like these types of videos usually go pretty fast for me playoffs. So I tried to make it go a little slower, but it went 5 games. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below anything that I could fix up, anything that I could do during the playoffs. Maybe I was missing something. Tell me guys in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios, amigos.